Welcome to Wildlife Acoustics. Let's take a look inside the Songmeter Mini Bat recorder. To open the Songmeter Mini Bat, unsnap the lid and remove. On the left side of the recorder is the ultrasonic microphone. On the right side of the recorder is a nut and plastic bolt. The bolt can be unscrewed and a second acoustic microphone can be added. Below the nut you see the socket where the second microphone will be connected. Back on the left side, here is the jumper block which determines whether the Songmeter Mini Bat will draw power from the AA batteries or the optional lithium-ion battery lid. New Songmeter Mini Bats ship with the power jumper in the AA position. Below the power jumper block is the connection for the lithium-ion battery lid. We'll discuss the lithium-ion battery lid in detail in a separate video. Here is the AA battery holder, and here is the SD memory card holder. In the bottom left-hand corner we see the power switch, and to the right of the power switch is the pair status button. When the Songmeter Mini Bat is powered on, the status LEDs come on and stay on for 1 minute. If no buttons are pressed on the front panel for 1 minute, the status LEDs will then turn off. Pressing the status button will turn the LEDs back on. There are 3 status LEDs which are labeled Bluetooth, Recording, and SD card. When the status LEDs are turned on, if the Bluetooth LED is off, that means the Songmeter Mini Bat is not currently paired with the configurator app. Once the Songmeter Mini Bat is powered on, hold down the pair button for 3 seconds. The Bluetooth LED will blink green, indicating the Songmeter Mini Bat is ready to pair with its configurator app. If the Bluetooth LED is solid green, that indicates the recorder is currently paired with the app. If the Bluetooth LED blinks red, that indicates the recorder's internal clock needs to be reset. The clock is set automatically when the recorder is paired with the configurator app. And if the Bluetooth LED is solid red, that indicates there was some sort of problem pairing the recorder to the app. If the recording LED is rapidly blinking green, that indicates the Songmeter Mini Bat is currently triggered and recording. If the recording LED is blinking green slowly, that indicates it is in record ready mode and is waiting to be triggered. If the recording LED is solid green, that means the Songmeter Mini Bat is not currently recording and is waiting for the next scheduled recording time. If the recording LED is solid red, that indicates the Songmeter Mini Bat cannot currently record. This could happen if there is no memory card, for example. The last status LED is for the SD memory card. If the LED is off, that indicates no card is inserted. If the LED is blinking green, that means the SD card is currently active. If the LED is solid green, that means the card is not currently active and can be removed from the recorder, although to be safe, Wildlife Acoustics recommends only removing the SD card when the Songmeter Mini Bat is actually powered off. If the SD card LED is blinking red, that means the card is full. If the LED is solid red, that indicates there is some sort of problem with the SD memory card. In this case, reformatting the card may solve the problem. The SD memory card can be reformatted from the configurator app or from the front panel function button. There are 4 available front panel functions on the Songmeter Mini Bat. Press the function button repeatedly to toggle between the 4 function LEDs. When the desired function LED is lit, hold the function button down for 3 seconds to initiate the function. The first function creates a diagnostic file and writes it to the SD memory card. This diagnostic file can be read by a Wildlife Acoustics technician and provides details on exactly how the recorder is currently functioning. The next function LED is load. The load function will download a firmware update or configuration file from an SD memory card onto the Songmeter Mini Bat recorder. For example, I've gone to the Wildlife Acoustics website and downloaded the latest firmware update for my Songmeter Mini Bat. I'll copy the firmware update onto the SD card. I'll insert the SD card into the recorder and press and hold the function button. When all the LEDs flash green, I know the firmware is updated. If all the LEDs flashed red, that would indicate there was a problem with the firmware update. On my mobile device, I have a saved configuration file. I'll select the saved configuration and press the Share button. I can use standard Android or iOS file sharing tools. I'll email the configuration file to my PC. I'll download the attachment and copy the configuration file to the SD card. I can then insert the card into the recorder and load the configuration file. By copying the configuration file to the SD memory card, I can update the configuration in my SongMeter Mini BAT without having to use my mobile device. The defaults function resets all internal parameters of the recorder with the exception of the current date and time. For a complete list of default settings, please check the user guide. And the last function LED is Format. With this LED lit, holding down the function button will reformat the currently inserted SD memory card. This is useful to make sure the card is completely empty. It can also help if the SD card has become corrupted and isn't working properly. Okay, so how are you going to remember all this out in the field? No problem. Check the inside of the SongMeter Mini BAT lid. There's a chart that describes all the LEDs, status, and front panel functions of the recorder. Thank you for watching.